Good and hello, good afternoon, fellow YouTubers, and welcome to another fun-filled episode of Chillin' with the Pool. I'm your host with the most, Pirate Master Deadpool Supreme, and today we'll be continuing part 2 of Spider-Boy, now the Dragon's Challenge. Here with me to help co-sign along with this is my trusty enigmatic co-host, Adam Warlock. Say hi, Adam. Good afternoon and greetings, how they say, true believers, and yes, we'll be continuing part 2 of Spider-Boy, the Dragon's Challenge, or as this episode's called, Know Thy Enemy. So, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? Ah, yes, here we the monkey. Whew. Ah. So yeah, anyway, as we left off yesterday, Bailey here actually bit a monkey. Yep, that's right, you heard correctly. Bailey Briggs actually bit a monkey. And as many of you would suggest, as many of you would imagine, this is quite disgusting. Both the girls who really want Bailey's head on a silver platter end up feeling the exact same way. So then let's see. Yes, and second, he says, next they faced off against the perfect goal dynamic duo. This won't take long, father. Bullseye's a weapons expert, but there are no weapons allowed in this ring. And that girl is far too young. She could hardly have mastered as many fighting styles as you have, my son. Oh no, kiddo, they got us. He's like, oh no, whatever shall we do? How about some teeth, sweetie? Force should do it. Bonus points if they're not baby teeth. What weapons would you like? And of course, deal. Bullseye knows we're watching, and this is not going to be pretty. So don't look away. You must study their every move. Girl, you are mine. What? Like he's not gonna do like you think he's gonna?
You said you're leaving at 1 o'clock?
Yeah, no, I'm leaving at 1:30 to be there at 2 o'clock.
Oh, if you said 1 o'clock, you want me to move the car?
No. Just wait until like 1:20 or just close to 1:30. Then I can just leave from there.
Well, okay, I got dressed, so I'm going to move it now.
Okay, thanks. Sorry about that, guys. My dad barged in.
How about if I go out and mow and you can pull weeds?
What?
What if I go out and mow?
It's not high enough to mow. It's still low yet.
Okay, this is the reason why I was so afraid of this. Okay. Thanks, Lou. For what? For looking me in the eye when you said that. See, that's the thing. It's just,
Like Monday,
I should have done this outside. I should have done this somewhere else, but you know what? That was on me, so... Okay, let's continue. So, anyway, the trick to Funhouse, and yes, I know she may be dressed as Spider-Girl, but let's just, we're just gonna call her Funhouse, to differentiate her from the multitude of Spider-Women that are featured in comics, so... We're just gonna call her Funhouse for differential sake. Anywho, her mutant power is basically kind of like Rogue, but it involves eyesight instead of touch. So, a tad creative, but what are you gonna do? Well, you plan on sightseeing me all day, lazy Westerner? What are you waiting for? A care package. From my little helper, he's like, say cheese, smile, woof. And he's like, here, boss, gotcha. For me, you shouldn't have. How dare you? You have disfigured my son. Choose your next words very carefully, for I promise you, they shall be your last. Snicked. You see there, he's doing the whole Wolverine thing. An impromptu set of brass knuckles made for cutting and harder than bone. It's like, dear Lord, I am 10 years old. I should not be watching this. This is PG-13. You are mentally scarring me. So yeah, he's right though, but you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet, at least in Bullseye's case. All right, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break. Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. Ooh, wow. 13 streamers. I don't see this. And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that, guys. I was just trying to adjust for the new lighting and everything. It's like, it's like, quiet, child. We shall leave at once and never speak of this again. Our family has never lost a match. Is that understood? Yeah, definitely a fan conflict. Not bad. Oh, please. I call and said hi. Oh, well then, hello. Oh yes, thank you Angela Collins 8044 for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And because you've been so good, I've decided to make you a standard moderator. So please make sure you do your job correctly, and we shouldn't have much of a problem. Anyway, now back to the show at hand. Don't worry about them, Millie. You're very lucky. Lucky how? Bullseye very rarely leaves his opponents alive. Oh, you can just call me Angela or JT. Okay, okay, Angela. Okay, Angela it shall be. And everything. Bullseye rarely leaves his opponents alive. It's like you, John. You just beat someone up with teeth like 10 minutes ago. How does he beat a man with teeth? Who does that? You just beat someone up with teeth like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, but they were my teeth or my mouth, and that's actually a point. Hello there. Okay. Anyway, it's like, yeah, you make a good point. Yup. You don't like me much, do you? Not especially now. Yep, that's all. Oh, by the way, this is Hulk. Apparently, she looks like someone. Even though she does look like she could be the daughter of Hulk and Black Widow, just saying, she's a completely different character, and she does not like Bailey very much. So at least I think everyone can agree that we all prefer characters that have a bit more bite to them. It's like, here, have some lunch money. Hey, where'd you get all that? It's like, we're guests of the Gaping Maw. We're being well looked after. Go. You haven't eaten all day. Get some food. You're not coming? He's like, I have some errands to run in town. You'll be fine. Let's see. Halfway around the world, way past my bedtime, alone and completely unsupervised. There is no way Spidey would let me do this. Daredevil is so cool. Ooh, ramen. I'll get a taste of it. That way I can get a taste of monkey out of my mouth. And yes, that is and before you say anything, this is it's not what you think. He literally had to bite a monkey as part of the recap. So before you got all gross and everything, he literally bit a monkey vampire style on the side of the neck just to paralyze them with his venom. And yes, it is a superpower, and it might sound gross, but shut up. Sir, big noodles. Alright, you got it, Chief. Sounds good. Make it two. Like, what are you doing here? Duh, same as you, getting ramen. You can put your karate hands down, Bailey. I can't lay a finger on you. We've got chaperones, remember? The Gaping Maw. More like babysitters. I take it back. This place sucks. No, Angela. I'm not telling you to shut up. I'm telling the audience to stop thinking the dirty thoughts about a kid biting a monkey. And if it sounds gross, then probably because it might be. It might be, so whatever. Anyway, it's We were just being in costume. I was like, well, it's Madripoor for you. So they've seen it all, done it all, whatever. And for a guy that's he's like, for a guy with 360-degree vision, you are super easy to sneak up on. Yeah, Daredevil says I need to work on that. It's like, I don't get why you're hanging out with that psychopath Bullseye. And she's like, that's just his rep. I know the real Bullseye. He's a nice guy. Unlike you, Bailey. You're a creep. You aren't all innocent and cute, but we both know it's just for show. Actually, it's not for show. He really is cute, kind, and innocent. I was like, I'm a good guy. And how do you know who I am? And why don't I? Is it the web of destiny that makes you forget? It's like, web of what? Dude, it's nothing that weird. It's because I fought you ages ago. Powers inside her head. Okay, this is where we get Funhouse's backstory. This was her and Bullseye teaming up to rob a museum. Man, let's see. Oh yeah, Bailey was teaming up with Miss Marvel to catch Bullseye and his new apprentice, Funhouse. Yep, this is her, all right. Funhouse. And yes, she may look a little bit like Harley Quinn, but yeah, different color scheme. Besides, I kind of like the way she looks. At least it's a lot different from the Spider-Girl costume. Besides, there's like 8 different Spider-Women. At least this makes her look like a completely new, fresh, and original, and more importantly, different character. With Funhouse. So anyway, after a bit of debacle, she's saying, so I don't get it all. Clown girl, mirror face. He's supposed to be. It's like, that's easy, Kamala. I'm you. So apparently she can copy their powers, and so she's like Taskmaster and Rogue all rolled into one. So kind of a neat combination, I suppose. She utilizes Miss Marvel's polymorphic abilities to stretch her out, like in a way, and stretch and do a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh yeah, and apparently she captured Stegron, the living human dinosaur. And now it's like, oh, you'll be fine. Me, on the other hand, I'm better than fine. I've got stretchy dinosaur powers. Now that's just creepy on so many levels. So basically, she fights, and then when she crosses paths with Bailey. Ugh, that's definitely the stuff that'll give you nightmares. Sorry, kids. Don't say I didn't warn you. Get out of my head. That was the first time I couldn't control my powers. Everything about you, Bailey, came flooding into my head. And those memories stayed in there until everyone forgot you. And when everyone remembered me, those memories, your memories, came crashing back in. Every detail is just jammed into my brain. I hate it. Like how you're an orphan and billionaire playboy Spider-Man took you in as his ward. Seriously, I think at this point she's practically just quoting Batman. Like Batman. First of all, Bailey is not an orphan. He lives with his mother in Feast. And Spider-Man was definitely not a billionaire playboy, at least not yet. He started out as just as a regular guy trying to make ends meet. And in other continuities, he's the owner of Parker Industries, a giant tech company. But for others, yeah, it's pretty much the opposite. So it's like it's hilarious that she's quoting Batman here. I just find it so amazing. It's like, what? That never happened. Oh, I get it. Your powers are like a Funhouse mirror. You don't copy people's powers or their memories. You make distorted reflections of them. That kind of makes sense, actually. Hold on a sec. What happened to you? Getting stuck with a version of my powers and my memories is kind of like what happened with Rogue when she tried copying Captain Marvel's powers. I'm partially friends with the X-Men. I could put in a call to Rogue to see if she can help me. But really? You'd do that for me? See? It just goes to show that Bailey Briggs is a nice kid at heart. Why not? You can't help it with your powers when all screwy. And I told you, I'm a good guy who... Oh God, it's Mom. And he's like, your teacher, Mr. McGovern, emailed me all your homework. I'm sending you the PDFs now. Get Mr. Daredevil to double-check all your math, okay? Homework? Mom, I'm saving the world over here. Hi, Mrs. Briggs. Hi, Bailey, who's your new friend? He's not my friend. And don't say hi to her. She's like my enemy. Sorry, dear. What about that green girl? Green? That horn lady sent me. They need you back at the arena. Saying time for the next round. Mom, I gotta go. You do know I've been building up a Hulk charge, and the second you lose, yeah, you'll punch me to the moon, okay? I got that. She's fun. I like her. So, as you can see, these two girls are pretty much bonding over their shared esteemed hatred over Bailey Briggs. So, can you tell that his growing rogues gallery is just getting a whole lot more interesting. See, Marvel is capable of creating some original characters with a few blend of some old ones, just to be safe. So it's back to you and me against the rest of the world. That's the shape of it. Ready? You got this. Good luck, Spider-Man. He's like, wait, why are you cheering me on? Why are you getting all chummy with the enemy now? He's like, running. It's like, come on, Tiger, guys, take them out. Making new friends. That's not what we're here to focus on. Oh, jeez. He's like, years ago, Spider-Boy got into my head. Now I'm going to get into his. And when my new friend least expects it, I'll destroy him. All right, it looks like now, I think now would be a good time as ever just to leave off and then continue this for part 3. Yep, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be dishing this out as part 3 tomorrow. So, yep, that just about wraps it up for part 2 of this, part 2 of Spider-Boy, Know Thy Enemy, part 2. So, be sure to tune in tomorrow for an all-new exclusive episode of Part 3, the finale, the exhilarating conclusion to Spider-Boy's tournament in Madripoor. What do you think is going to happen to him, Adam? Hopefully he'll come out on top. He'll trust his senses and walk away from this a much wiser and cautious hero. Truer words were never spoken, so be sure to tune in tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, for the thrilling conclusion of the Spider-Boy Madripoor Tournaments trilogy. Until then, true believers, Excelsior!